Hi, I'm Megan. Today we are going to be going over how to take a manual blood pressure. The things you will need will be a stethoscope and a blood pressure cuff. The blood pressure cuff has the bulb and the dial that has the numbers that you will be measuring on for the blood pressure. As a medical assistant, we do this to room a patient. It's part of their vitals. The terms that we use are systolic, which is the top number, and diastolic is the bottom number. Why do we need to do this is because I think everybody should learn how to take one, because you never know when you're going to need one or need to have to do it. I will be demonstrating that today, so I have my sister with me and I'm going to show you how to demonstrate it. So first off, you have to have your blood pressure cuff and put it around their arm, and you want it on the top of their arm, and there's an artery thing on the blood pressure cuff, on most blood pressure cuffs. So you want to make sure the artery mark is where the artery is. And then you just tighten it, but not too tight. And then, so you would take the stethoscope and make sure her arm is flat on the table. And normally in the office setting, you'd be getting roomed and you would have to be sitting just for a few minutes before we take it, because it will relax, you'll be relaxed and it'll be a more accurate blood pressure. So what you do is you have your dial sitting right next to you and your bulb in your hand. When you have the bulb in your hand, make sure you're using your dominant hand and making sure the valve is towards you. So we'll set that down, and then your stethoscope has the earpieces and then the part where you listen. If you know how to tell if it's working, you just tap this part right here, and if you hear stuff, it works. So what you do is you take your stethoscope in your left hand and put it right where the artery would be, and then you use the bulb and pump it up to about 140 to 180, depending on what you are comfortable with and what you have been taught. So you would tighten the bulb and then start pumping the machine, and you can see the dial going all the way up. So then when you want to know what it is, you stop and you let it go for a little bit, and then you just let it go out slowly, and then you'll be able to tell with the notches that what your blood pressure is. So I'll show you again. And you don't want to go too fast when you're doing this, because then you won't be able to hear the ticking. And then once you're done, you will take that top number and put it on your piece of paper, and then you would write like 120/60, and that top number is your systolic and your bottom number is your diastolic. So when taking the blood pressure, and when you're all finished, you take the blood pressure cuff off, and then you would have cleaning wipes, and then you would just store it wherever the clinic has it stored at. In conclusion, I went over how to take it, how to put it on, how to read it on the dial. That's it. Thank you.